It's Tuesday, the 10th of October 2023, and that means it's the weekly reset in Destiny 2 where the content rotates, the vendors and the challenges reset, and we got a chance for new content to get into the game. Well, stay tuned for the latest info on Iron Banner, Season of the Witch. We've got Banshee's weekly weapons and what is in the Eververse store this week. Well, first of all, let's check out the new content. So, as you can see, I'm standing next to the Lord Saladin himself, and that means he's back in the tower. So it is time to dust off your Crucible builds and your skills and hop back into the Iron Banner. This time it is classic Iron Banner control. We've got the Point of the Stag and the Guiding Sight. They are the featured weapons, so enjoy Iron Banner this week. Because Iron Banner is back, that does mean there is no Trials of Osiris this week, so you have to look forward to that next week. Next up, we've got the Exotic Mission Rotator. This time it's the Vox Obscura. We've got a craftable Dead Messenger and also the Risen Weapons. Someone was asking me in the comments the other day about the Under Your Skin bow. Well, it is available this week. In terms of the featured raid for the week, we've got the Last Wish raid. So you've got craftable raid weapons. Really, really good stuff. Also a chance to get the 1000 voices as well if you haven't got that one. And for the featured dungeon for the week, we've got the Spire of the Watcher. And of course, that is where you can get the Hierarchy of Needs exotic bow. So this week is a really good chance to get into that as you can farm the final boss. In terms of the Nightfall and the Grandmaster Nightfall for the week, we've got the Heist Battleground on the Moon. And if you are successful in that, you could get a Braytech Osprey rocket launcher. And if you do the Grandmaster Nightfall, you could get an Adept version. Next up, let's have a look at the seasonal challenges. It is week 8. So first of all, we have Filamentary Magic. So defeat targets with Strand, Arc or Solar Supers, and bonus progress for defeating Guardians. We have Ponderous Orbs. So generate orbs of power and find the hidden chest within Savathun's Spire. We've got Precision Paraphysics. So defeat targets with bows or hand cannons, and bonus progress by defeating Guardians or defeating combatants in Season of the Witch activities. Then we've got Punch Drunk, so get powered melee final blows in ritual playlists. We've got Flourish of Power, so defeat Guardians in the Mayhem playlist with super abilities. And we've got Boss Battle, so defeat bosses in Strikes or Vanguard playlists. Finally, Kinetic Forces, so get final blows with kinetic weapons and bonus progress for defeating Guardians. Well, next up, let's have a look at the raid challenges for the week. So starting with the Deepstone Crypt over on Europa, the challenge is the Core 4. Go down to Savathun's Throne World with the Vow of the Disciple, and that one is Base Information. Moving into the Legends tab, we've got the Vault of Glass. The challenge there is the Only Oracle for You. Moving on over to Kingsfall raid, and the challenge there is the grass is always greener. Go down to the Moon with the Garden of Salvation raid. The challenge here is a link to the chain. And that leaves the Last Wish raid, and that is your featured raid for the week. It's Tuesday, we're in the tower. Reset days. Let's have a look at Banshee's weekly weapons. First of all, Arsenic Bite, or B. Tactile String, Compact Arrow Shaft, Snapshot Sights, Archer's Tempo. That is very good. Very good for PvP. Chamber Compensator, Steady Rounds, Heating Up, Adrenaline Junkie. Got Staccato, 46, Arrowhead Break, Tactical Mag, Outlaw Rampage. A classic combination, and we've got Suros Synergy on that one as well. That's going to be a good one for PvE. Next up, we've got the Stochastic Variable, Submachine Gun, Extended Barrel, Appended Mag, Killing Wind, Dragonfly. Going to be good. And then we've got the Gallo RR3, Extended Barrel, Steady Rounds, Ensemble, Focus Fury, and Omolon Fluid Dynamics. Next up, we've got the Legal Action 2, Corkscrew Rifling, Alloy Magazine, Surplus and Frenzy. We've got one of the new ones, the Psi Hermetic 5. did a guide on this one yesterday. Hammerforge Rifling, Ackroyd's Rounds, Outlaw Headseeker. That isn't too bad for PvP, you know. You've got Wild Card on there as well. I think a lot of people are going to be very, very happy with that one. Next up, we've got the Vision, Quick Dot SAS, Alloy Magazine, Surplus, One for All. Then got the Snorri FR5, Corkscrew Rifling, Accelerated Coils, Steady Hands, Reservoir Burst, Omolon Fluid Dynamics. Got the Taipan 4FR, Fluted Barrel, Enhanced Battery, Fragile Focus, Repulsor Brace by Stinger. And finally, the Nasreddin, Hungry Edge, Balance Guard, Energy Transfer, Surrounded, Field Tested. Those are your weekly weapons. That's the weapons for the week. Next up, let's head on over to the Eververse store and see what Tess has for Bright Dust. The Argent Teratorn, Whispered Sheen, Resurrected Shadow, Palace's Promise. It's a very nice looking ornament, that one. Of course, that is for the Skyburner's Oath. We've got Turn the Tables. Classic. Then we've got Clue Projection. We've got an ornament for Deterministic Chaos. I don't think I've used that, to be honest, since I got it. I don't know about you. Let me know in the comments if you use it. But yeah, it's definitely been gathering dust in my vault. Next up, Serpent's Reach. Pretty nice. Heliotropium. Very nice. Desecrated Shell. Got the Live Disco Dance. Finally, Risky Archery. God. Then we got Harpy's Cry. Got Vex Invasion Effects. Vex Arrival. Seven Sisters. Oiled Gunmetal. Pretty good. Bloody Tooth. Smashing Success. That is your Eververse store for the week. Well, that is it for the weekly update on the 10th of October 2023. I think the big news this week is Iron Banner is back, so jump into the Crucible to get all that loot. But whatever you get up to in Destiny 2 this week, I hope you have a good time. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you real soon.